Every practice,
Nice.
every game, Tolton can count on senior catcher Tate Cooper.
Every game that I've written a lineup, Tate's name's been in it. And so for the entire program's history.
It comes down to just good preparation. Like I said, I stretch a lot.
Cooper has played in 73 straight games. He made the all-district team last season.
The one I'm most proud of is being a team captain for the last 3 years. That's definitely what I'm most proud of.
But behind his catcher's mask reveals a different side.
Baseball is one of the most important things to me, and it's always been somewhat of an escape.
If he didn't tell you about what he was going through, you would have no idea.
You know, there was a year where I missed over 70 days of school. Growing up, pretty much starting in about 2nd grade, once it got to winter, I was sick through spring.
One of the worst illnesses, too, is when he was having problems breathing, and he asked me to sit near him because he was afraid if he fell asleep, he might not wake up.
In 2008, when Cooper was 10, doctors diagnosed him with common variable immune deficiency.
That means that I'm much more susceptible to infections, and the infections that I do have are much more serious.
What it does is it takes your childhood almost immediately.
It affects 1 in every 50,000 people.
I compared it to catching a 90-mile-an-hour fastball with no cup.
Once he was diagnosed, Cooper began receiving plasma infusions every other week. The process takes about 5 hours.
My infusions take about 10,000 donations to make one infusion.
The infusions help, but they're not a cure.
For the rest of my life, I'll always have CVID.
So Cooper needs more than just his catcher's gear for protection. He warms up for more than an hour. And he spends his nights with the Iceman, because with CVID, he's also more likely to get hurt.
For me, at least, a very important part of the game, and then always icing and just taking good care of my joints, my arm, my knees, all of that. If you enjoy it, it's worth it.
A healthy 18-year-old accomplishing what he's accomplished is impressive in and of itself.
Baseball is just the beginning. He's also a part of the All-State Band. And he's a National Merit Scholar.
My grades are all right now, where they need to be.
They're good enough to be Tolton's valedictorian.
I'm very proud of what I've done. I'm very happy to say I've accomplished it, but I also recognize that unless I add on to it, unless I go out and do more, it really doesn't mean all that much.
I guess I knew all along I hoped he'd do great things because he has such intensity and passion as a person.
Never complains, never has an excuse for anything.
And honestly, I can't say enough thanks to my mom, my dad, and my brother for everything they've done, and even my extended family. I mean, just been fantastic, and I have nothing but thanks and admiration for them.
Very well said. He's a nice fellow.
In Columbia, Andrew Kaufman, ABC 17 Sports.